Life in prison. Those are the words Shayna Hubers heard today from Campbell County Judge Dan Zala.
Ms. Hubers, the jury found that you intentionally murdered Ryan Poston. You picked up Mr. Poston's gun from the kitchen table and shot him 6 times, killing him. Your actions that evening were grossly violent.
It's been a long road to today's decision, especially for the family of Ryan Poston. Hubers shot him 6 times inside his Northern Kentucky apartment back in 2012. Prosecutors describe it as an execution because he wanted to end the relationship. And today, his dad didn't hold back.
Your daughter is sitting right there, breathing, laughing, and speaking. She may one day sit at your table for your Thanksgiving meal. Meanwhile, I wake in the middle of the night, every night, anguishing that I may forget the sound of my son's voice, the warmth of his embrace.
Hubers was quiet today. She let her attorneys do the talking. Prosecutors and the defense sparred over her fate. The Commonwealth asking for the max. Her lawyers asking for mercy.
Ms. Hubers' lack of a criminal record, immaturity at the time of this offense, mental illness, positive character traits, the low risk assessment, all of these things suggest a sentence for her at the lower end of the range the legislature has set forward.
To me, it is about the manner in which he was killed, the intentionalness with which he was killed.
So let's talk about the timeline here. It was 6 years and 6 days ago that Ryan Poston was shot on October 2012, October 12th specifically. Hubers was originally convicted of his murder in 2015, but that was overturned the next year later after lawyers discovered a juror was a convicted felon. So 3 years after hearing guilty the first time, Hubers heard that same verdict again. So
what's next for Shayna Hubers? Her attorneys can choose to appeal the ruling, of course. If they don't, she starts her sentence. And since Hubers has already spent nearly 6 years locked up, she will be eligible for parole in 2032.
Clear, cold, and frosty in your 9 first warning weather update. Let's show you where the temperatures stand right now. Clear skies and temps in most spots are already dropping into the 30s. You'll notice a few 40s like in Cincinnati at 41 degrees. Middletown already down to 36. They're on their way into the 20s. We have got a frost advisory out now and lasting through 10 a.m. tomorrow. Now, while some of the counties are not included to the north, you folks there will still see in my forecast some very cold temperatures that are at freezing or below. We're looking at temperatures right about freezing almost everywhere around the tri-state. I'm back to show you the rain timeline coming up.
All right, Steve, we'll see you then. Now on 11 at 11, 2 years and $5 million later, a major road project in northern Kentucky is complete. And Route 9 is expected to be a game changer for local businesses. 9 on your side's Kristen Swilley joins us live right now from Newport with the latest reaction. Kristen?
Well, members of Newport's business community say construction on the stretch was a bit of a headache, but the final product is promising, and they are hoping that the extra traffic translates into their bottom lines.
It's nice to see traffic flowing quickly and fast and smoothly through here.
Brownings on York has a great view of Great American Ballpark and West Newport's new connector.
Especially when the Bengals or the Reds are letting out, I feel like the traffic moves smooth.
Route 9 means easier access to this business and others nearby. It's also designed to make way for new development and keep people off of Newport's residential roads. It's a potential win-win for locals, even if it does take some getting used to.
I've seen someone go the wrong way around the circle one time. It's helped a lot. There's no traffic lights. There's no backup on the bridge.
We gave it a try ourselves, taking the Taylor Southgate Bridge from Cincinnati to Newport and following the route through both roundabouts to Veterans Memorial Bridge that connected us to 4th Street in Covington. After years of construction, pizzeria owner Christian Strong calls it a welcome change.
When I drove in today, I came down Double A and then went the back stretch down there that brings you right up around 11th Street, which is super nice.
Blocks away from the new route, it's something he says his customers are adjusting to.
People that haven't been downtown in a while. That's the only people you hear something from. They'll come down and say, "Ooh, I got stuck over there and I ended up a couple blocks down the street," you know, when they thought, but that's it.
A minor speed bump, he says, on the road to a better business landscape. Now, the road connector does have northbound and southbound bike lanes as well. Reporting live in Newport this evening, Kristen Swilley, 9 on your side.